I talked with my husband again about why he let me binge last night. He just went downstairs to play guitar, and honestly, I liked that. It meant I could eat in peace without shame. The thing is, I don't really want to stop. I love food. It's the part of my day I look forward to the most. But then I hate myself after. I was 230 pounds most of my life, lost 95 pounds on a plant-based diet, but the binging never stopped. Now I fight this habit every day. My mum wasn't very loving. If we were around her, she'd tell us to go play, to go out of the room. My dad worked 2 jobs. And when I was at home, we'd go to buffet restaurants. I'd eat until I was sick. We never had snacks in the house, so when I went to friends' homes and saw cupboards full of crisps or sweets, I couldn't believe they didn't eat them all. My first real binge was when I was 15. My sister had just come from hospital after treatment for anorexia. I came home to an empty house, found only peanut butter and sprinkles, and ate them all. I remember feeling relief wash over me. Food has always been my comfort. It keeps me from the thoughts that I'm not enough or not doing enough. It fills the empty space between morning and night, and I just don't see a way to stop. You know what's so powerful about this story is that it captures exactly what so many people feel but rarely say out loud. That part of you that doesn't want to stop binging, because food isn't the enemy here. It's been your comfort, your safety, your constant, and that's not a weakness. That is a survival strategy. When food has been the only source of comfort since childhood, when love felt conditional or when connection wasn't safe, your brain learns that food equals safety. And that first binge at 15 wasn't a lack of control, it was relief. It was your nervous system saying, finally, something predictable, something soothing. And this is what psychologists call emotional regulation through food. So here is how you start breaking this pattern step by step. Step 1 is you need to understand that your binging isn't the problem, it is the symptom. It's your body and your brain doing their best to protect you from pain or emptiness. When you stop fighting the symptom and start asking what it's trying to tell you, everything begins to shift. Step 2 is you need to start building safety outside of food. We can't just take away the coping mechanism like that. We have to replace it with new ones. So you want to ask yourself, when in my day do I feel most alone, anxious, or unworthy? That's usually when the urge hits. You want to try and create tiny anchors in those moments, maybe connection, journaling, grounding, or even breath work. Just anything that starts retraining your nervous system to calm down without food. Step 3 is you need to stabilize your eating pattern, so no more long gaps when you've dieted or restricted or lost a lot of weight. Your hunger and fullness cues can be completely unreliable and skewed, and that's why we use something called mechanical eating or structured eating every 3 to 4 hours, whether you feel hungry or not. It just keeps your blood sugar, your hormones, and your brain chemistry steady, so your body starts to trust food again. And if you're interested in this, I've just done a long video on my YouTube channel, you can find there. Step 4 is to reconnect with a part that doesn't want to stop. That part is not your enemy, believe it or not. She's the one who protected you when no one else did. You don't need to silence her, you need to listen. What is she still craving that food has been giving her? Because it caught comfort, permission to rest, pleasure, control. And when you meet those needs directly, the binge impulse softens. Step 5 is rebuild compassion instead of control. You can't shame yourself into change. Only safety and self-compassion can rewire the brain out of this pattern. Healing does not mean never eating for comfort ever again. It means not needing to anymore. So if you're listening to this and thinking, that's me, please know this isn't hopeless. You are not broken. You've just been trying to meet emotional needs with the only tool you've ever had, and that can be unlearned gently. So if you're ready to start this process, watch my free masterclass on breaking the binge restrict cycle. It's linked in my bio, but you can find it at estetherapy.com/free masterclass, and I'll put it in the caption as well. You can also find free resources on my website, on my PayHip. Again, everything will be linked, and you can find the link in my bio. I also offer one-to-one therapy if that is something that you would be interested in.